Hi everybody, it's Nikos here, and I want to welcome you to our very new for 2017 Fearless Trader Strategy. This is simply about making decisions, right decisions, and boosting confidence so you get the results you need. It doesn't matter if you trade the Spartan strategy, if you trade the Renko bar strategy, our Renko bar strategy, or if you trade your own system. It's about making the right decisions at the right time. Often what happens, especially experienced traders, if they made profits or if they are making profits for a while, they suddenly something happens to them and they start giving those profits back, or they kill the whole account in a day or two and not really even remembering what they did. Okay, so it's very important that when you know what you're doing, no matter if you're new, experienced, or whatever strategies you are trading, you need to make the right decisions and make sure that fear doesn't guide you. Okay, so fear is just a word. We experience different fears, everybody. We're not having the same issues, but I want to show you exactly what you have to do, or and actually when you have to do it. Okay, so I have like 3 simple things that I always do when things get bad. So first of all, I need to identify on my chart what the problem is, and when I find the problem, I see the problem, I have to act. So there are 3 things, 1, 2, 3 things I do every time the little devils get out of my brain and try to kill my account. Okay, because when things don't go your way and you have to manage a trade, or you lose a trade, it's a bad word, but it's just how it is. What happens, we just don't like it. Nobody likes to lose, right? So, and it won't change even after years of trading, and I'm doing that for 18 or more years right now. Okay, still you always have this ego thing. You just don't want to lose. And because it's part of trading, when that happens and the little devils get out of your head, you need to act correctly right away. And that's what I'm going to teach you in combination with the basic strategy that you probably already know. Even if you don't know it, it's okay. But it's not only about the strategy. The strategy is easy. You can watch it. We'll have videos for you to learn to learn the strategy in case you don't know it, right? But it's not about a 1, 2, 3 or bounce or break. It's about identifying trouble on the chart, avoiding the traps, and then acting correctly in combination with great money management. Okay, so in case you don't have the basic management indicator, you will get the risk and money management indicator from us anyway. Okay, but this is just one part. So you need to combine technical skills, finding the issue, understanding what is going on right now. So what pattern is visible on the chart that is telling me that now I have to be careful, add money management, and do 3 things, 1, 2, 3 things every time to avoid getting into this really bad trouble. And I want to show you something on the chart. A student of mine, not only one, I get emails all the time where people say, hey, I made good profits, and suddenly because of my own stupidity I kill my account, or I lost 20%, or after 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 months of trading, suddenly I destroy everything, and the market didn't really do anything else. What happened? So I want to show you this in much detail and explain to you how to find the troubled areas on the charts, the traps, and how to manage it so you don't destroy your account and you can always grow your account. Okay, one thing I want to do with you, I usually don't do it, I want to share with you a little bit something before I get into the strategy. Just one sec. So this is one of my personal trading accounts you can see here on the chart, and I have it on a big bank, of course, and it's also a broker called Swissquote. But what you can see, if you look at a chart, when you look at an uptrend, how does it look? Price is going up, right? It creates ABCs, so 1, 2, 3s. It creates higher highs and higher lows in an uptrend. So a trading chart or your statement on your broker should look like an uptrend on your chart. So it's not just going up in a straight line like this. It will retrace. It will create higher highs, higher lows, because sometimes things don't work out your way, and you have to manage your trade. You have to manage your trade. So you need to know how this is done. It's very, very important. Now, of course, you'll see some really fast or moving, down moves here, downtrend. So this is not all trading. When you see those steep moves down, it's not me risking too much. It's actually withdrawing money from the account. But the little ones, you see these little retracements. This is when sometimes trades don't work out and I have to manage it and I have to get back on track, okay? And this is how it looks. So here something doesn't work out, then I know my numbers, I know what I have to do next, account is growing. Sometimes it doesn't work out, I have to manage, I have to understand and see the problem, identify the problem, get in right away, fix everything, account will grow. Okay, here you see some I had some nice expenses, so I did some withdrawal. But you see, the retracements, the other ones, other than the big gaps, is always something that doesn't work out, which is part of trading, and then getting back on track and growing the account slowly like this, okay? Let me show you something that happened to a student lately on the chart, and how a really, really good trader that knew exactly what to do still almost killed his whole account just in a couple of, I think, 1 or 2 days, okay? And we want to make sure you avoid this. So here you can see the charts. I think we don't need the camera right now, so let me turn it off. No, actually, who cares? Let it run. Here we go. This is the Euro-US dollar chart. Now, this is a short swing trade. What I did here is simply drawing a line. Okay. Drawing a line, a trend line. We know that this is a volatile pair lately. And after hitting major resistance, it broke the 36 EMA, started to give us some short opportunities. So I'm shorting this right now after a great trend line break. And you know our basic strategies, we always talk about trend line breaks, break of the 36 EMA, and then looking for early entries. That's what I did. I actually did that in combination with a lower time frame and also Renko charts, but this has nothing to do with what I want to tell you. What often traders do here, let's say you get into a trade. You wait for the retracement according to, for instance, our strategy or your own strategy. Traders get in, they want to manage, they want to get in, and then maybe they see the spike or they see the range and they're like, okay, you know what, I think it doesn't work out. They close everything and then they see the next day it's going up. And here's already one little trap. If we get in a trade but we have too much fear of losing this trade before we let it even breathe, no matter on what time frame or what you do, what happens? It often goes back, it stops us out, or we close the position, and then after touching support, it continues moving up. And we already want our revenge. We want the money back. So what we do, we might jump in late, somewhere here. It goes for a while and then it goes down, and then you're like, okay, this time I won't close it because last time I did it, I get stopped out. And then it will break most of the times the line and it will go against you and you have to close it again. And then you start losing more because you didn't manage the trade correctly, for instance, okay? You have to avoid doing something like that. Yeah, when a line breaks like this and you know what you have to do, you have to look for trades in the direction of the trend. And if you did a mistake before, it's just one trade. That's why you have good money management, which of course I help you applying it, and it's done. Another really, really good example is this one here. No, sorry, this one. This is actually a trader called a member of ours that started with us years ago, and he's really a good trader, and he knows how to trade, and he made already a lot of profits. What he did here, this is a powerful uptrend. In a powerful uptrend, we try to always trade in the direction of the main trend. So if price is retracing, either small or big retracement, doesn't matter. When price is retracing like that, okay, we are looking for bounces, breakouts to get in the direction of the main trend, right? So when that happens and price is not going for a while, often we get second thoughts. Why? Because if you look at a daily chart, this is going up for so long that everybody assumes that this might go down. We're still trying to catch the longs, but when it's losing steam and start ranging, we get like, we don't know what to do often. Should we take the longs? Should we just wait? Should we trade short? Should we aggressively bounce? Should we take 1, 2, 3s, or all kind of strategies? Simply, you actually know what you have to do. You either go with a main trend. If it's not going anymore, you need to wait for a sign. You need to see the price breaking a line somewhere on the higher time frames to make sure it actually goes your way, and then you would trade shorts when you get setups here, right? That's what we usually do. But very, very often, traders get in somewhere, let's say got in here, didn't take any profits, and then they see that it's starting to range, and it looks like it goes the other way, and they close their trade, they lose a position. Then they say, oh man, how stupid, I should have stayed in. So what they do, they get back in. It goes up, they don't take profits, it comes back down, they close it again. And then they start zooming in. Maybe I should trade something on the lower time frames, right? Does that sound familiar? And then you're like, okay, maybe I should start, let's say you're somewhere here, okay, or here, let's start buying again, because I have a setup here that would suggest that I buy. So I buy, goes up, I see that I'm happy, an hour later I come back, and it's already starting to lose again. So I close everything, I already maybe risk way too much, and suddenly in this 1 or 2 days, I killed 2, 3, 4 trades, risked too much because I wanted my revenge. I didn't like to lose. I want to forget that. So what I do, I just double the risk to make more. I grow the account theoretically, okay? So I don't have to think about my loss anymore. So the whole mindset is really, sorry, pardon my French, screwed up. You cannot do and trade like this. It's not how it works. Yeah, it's very important that you know what you're doing. And because people do that all the time and not remembering the basics anymore when that happens, this is why we need to, what I call, become a fearless trader. Understanding what you have to do, using the trader's mindset, and just write down 3 simple things and apply it on the chart when you see those weird movements on the chart, when markets are ranging. You need to know what you have to do, and that's what we're going to teach you. This can not only give you more freedom, for your soul, so you feel better, but it will actually not only save the account, it will help you grow it steady long term, so you don't have the trouble all the time thinking, okay, today I make money, tomorrow I lose money. One day we are in a good mood, one day we're in a bad mood. That's not how it should work. So again, understanding the basic strategy, doesn't matter if you're new or if you're already advanced, if you know the strategy that we teach or not. Even maybe you want to trade your own strategy that is powerful. Still, the same problems and traps happen to everybody, and they are just so obvious on the chart that when the time comes and you see those, you have to act. And that's what we're going to teach you in combination with identifying the problems and the basic strategies. Okay, Dr. Jeff, sorry, that's my phone. Has his own way of managing fear when problems appear on the chart. So he is going to show you how he is managing it, and I'm going to show you how I'm managing it. And you use this stuff and it will be so powerful, you will love it, I'm sure. Okay, so catch up with you soon. Just make sure you sign up right now, because we have, I think, only like 100 seats for this, 100 seats, and that's it. So catch up with you soon, have fun, and enjoy the day like always. Bye.